So how do you guard against allegations of common law marriage? More and more people are living together and not taking vows, and that's becoming more of a common thing rather than an exception. So what do you do to prevent, after living with that person for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, some notion that there is somehow a common law marriage? Well, every common law marriage case is fact specific, and the first of which is if a petition for divorce hasn't been filed within 1 year of whenever the cohabitation period, that's a big jargony word, don't like that word, the period where the two people live together stopped, then there's a presumption that it was never a marriage. The other thing that people can do is they can make an agreement. They can make an agreement on living together that takes the starch out of any kind of allegation of a informal marriage. And that's critical because essentially you're making it contractual, and in the eyes of the court, people who live together, even if they buy property together, those are just contractual relationships, and that basically means you hold the right to property and title to property under Texas property law and not under the family code. So that essentially means you're just joint tenants, especially bolstering that if there's an agreement as to how you're going to live together. So these are things that can be done if there are concerns about an informal marriage or an allegation of an informal marriage. There's a lot of things that have to happen to get that living situation to an informal marriage. Usually the exchanging of rings, any kind of ceremony where vows are exchanged, and most importantly, holding out. That is the critical one, where parties are calling each other husband and wife to everybody that they, in their circle of influence, in their church community, the grocery store. This is my wife. And so in those situations, buying a Mother's Day card and writing notes of appreciation to a father on Father's Day, you're a great father. But those, in my experience, those kinds of gestures of just general human kindness aren't enough. There really has to be all of these factors to support an allegation of common law marriage. And more importantly, if that's something you're concerned about, ways to make sure that doesn't occur, because there might be some significant reasons for that. You've already been married, you have a significant separate property estate, there are assets you've inherited, things of that nature. So just putting in place some sort of contractual agreement to solve that problem is the way that can be done. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Any questions, hit us at chat@ashmorelawfirm.com, chat@ashmorelawfirm.com.